What's up, guys? So we did it. We made it past the local qualifier for the US Open. On to sectionals, or final qualifying as they call it nowadays. The longest day in golf. Kind of a relief, to finally get a really good round in, to finish a round. I've had chances over the last couple of years, in many qualifiers, to make it, or at least come very close. I just had trouble finishing rounds, but we were able to finish this one off, and we're moving on to final qualifying. So I'm basically one strong day away from playing in the US Open at Oakmont, which would be huge, huge. A little recap of the round to start. It was just a steady day. I played well. Driver was pretty good, so I kind of worked on my driver the next day because I hit a bunch of fairways. The course is pretty open, but I did miss hit a couple drops. I wanted to work on that the day after, but overall, driver was pretty good. Irons were good, and my putter was good. I didn't miss any short putts. I made a couple longer putts, which is, kind of new to me. So all around, game was in really good shape. Started the day off with a birdie, then I parred several holes, then I birdied like a long par 3, hit a 4-iron about 4 feet. So probably the shot of the day. And then I feel like I left some on the course. So I started on hole 10. I get to hole 18, and I'm chipping eagle. It's par 5, chipping eagle. Pretty simple chip. It's kind of a longer chip, but it's straight uphill. Try to chase it back there. Checked a little more than I expected and came up about 10 feet short, and I just missed the putt on the edge. So should have made it turn at 3 under, but we made it at 2. So cruising 2 under through 9, and then I went on a run. Birdied my 10th hole, 11th, and 12th hole. So I'm 5 under through 12 holes. Rolling. And I had one bad thought over a golf ball all day. One bad thought, and that was on the tee shot on hole number 4, which was my 13th hole. Little dogleg left with some water left, and the water was in my head, not gonna lie, while I was over the ball, and I blocked the way out right, which led to a bogey. Only bogey of the day, thankfully. Able to par out, and then on 18, so we played the ball down, and it was very soggy. It was very questionable, but everybody had to do it. That's how I thought about it, so it really didn't affect me much, in a mental aspect at least. And so on 18, naturally the last hole, I get the worst mud ball of the day for me. So it's my 18th hole. It was hole number 9, par 5, my third shot. So lay up good, drive good, lay up good. Third shot, ball's covered in mud. Little gap wedge, and it just went left. Pin's tuck left too, so I'm short-sided. So I was able to look at the leaderboard. We had live scoring, so I was able to look at the leaderboard and see where I was. And so when I looked at the leaderboard, I just needed a bogey. A bogey gets me in. So instead of hitting this hero flop shot, I just kind of hit like a stock chip. It did run out a lot more than I expected it to, but I had about a 25-footer downhill. It was actually a very hard 2-putt. I was quite nervous over the first putt, but I put a good stroke in. It just tapped it, and it just went down the hill and found the hole. So escaped with a par on the last, which felt really good, and it's kind of a culmination of the day, and really, honestly, of my career so far. Everything's been, I wouldn't say bad, because I've played good in a lot of events. It was basically it just took a while for everything to come together. I go to a qualifier, everything was good, and I putted bad. Or I'd finally putt good, and then I hit 1 or 2 drives out of play, like in the penalty area or out of bounds or something, which led to big numbers. So it was good to kind of put everything together and and get through. I mean, this is huge. Get through local qualifying. I'm one step closer to the US Open. One step closer to my goal of the PGA Tour. So, just have to remind myself the job is not done. One step is complete, but we got to make another step forward and get past sectionals. So I'm not 100% sure where we're going to go yet, but my first choice when I signed up. So when you sign up for the US Open local qualifier, you pick you basically get your top 3 choices of final qualifying, and my first choice was the Duke University golf course in North Carolina. My second choice was in West Palm Beach, Florida, and my third choice was in Georgia. So I think I'm going to get my first choice of North Carolina, because I don't think it's going to be a huge or as popular spot as like a Florida or California or Georgia or something like that. So kind of hoping I get that and get to play the Duke University golf course on June 2nd. So yeah, we're here. We're doing it. And it's really just sticking to the game plan and not letting myself kind of get out of tune. So I'm just going to keep grinding, practicing. I've been looking for a qualifier or a tournament or something before we head out to North Carolina or wherever we go. But I really can't find anything. So I'm thinking about playing our Golf State section event in a couple weeks. It's not an individual tournament, but it's three pros, so 3-man scramble. Kind of like a executive course, so it's like a par 3, more like a par 3 course. I think they have a couple like par 4s, maybe one par 5, or it's a fun little scramble course. Short, super fun. You can go low. So while it's not an individual tournament, I still get like competitive juices flowing. We want to win, we want to play well. It's something. So, and as some know, final qualifying is considered or called the longest day in golf because you play 36 holes in one day. So, yeah, so I'll probably try to do that once or twice before then. Play 36 holes in a day, which I don't think is a problem. With my fitness routine and my practice routine, 36 holes is no problem for me. We did it in college. We walked 36 in college, carrying our bags. So I'll have a caddy for this. So I don't think it'll be a problem at all. Hopefully my caddy can make it, because it's tough carrying a bag or even pushing a cart for 36 holes. You got to think that's probably 9 to 10 hours on the golf course. So yeah, the key is really fueling up and just keeping the mind right for. It's hard to stay focused for that amount of time. So I'll definitely try to get some 36 hole days in. My goal is 2. I'll probably get a couple more if I can, but my goal is 2. And so, yeah, it's great feeling, really good feeling. If you did check out this hat, JT Golf and Fitness hats. Our hats are live now, so pretty much sold out. I have one left, not this color. I'm sold out of that color, but I do have this kind of heather grayish whitish hat. One left. So you DM me, contact me, get you this hat. So they're running at $35, and really good branded Beals hats. So high quality. I would not put my logo on anything else other than high quality hats. So hopefully get some shirts soon and maybe some more merchandise. We'll see going forward, but I'm just kind of testing the waters out right now. Yeah, on the final qualifying. Great feeling. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll get you some more on-course kind of also instruction videos and some fitness videos. I know I got to get on it. Shout out to all the YouTubers that are able to play competitively and post a lot of content, because it's very difficult. I probably could have brought the camera out for the local qualifier for the US Open, but I was so focused on just playing. I've been struggling in tournaments for many years now, actually. So it was good to get that off my back and get it done finally. So hopefully we get our stride here and on to finals. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.